We're immediately back. Run me back here. I'm so ready. How about an ant and a cockroach? A classic combo. How about a schmoke and a pancake? Right now, I want this. But then I do think I want both of these units for next turn. Let me be an overpowered pet. I say overpowered pet. What do you think of? Honestly, it's a twist of fate for me. But when I hear overpowered pet now, I kind of think of the shark. At least on this weekly. Give me one. Give me one. It's exactly what I wanted to see. Now, you're going to be so strong. This is huge. This is huge. We just have to... It's still huge. The thing we have to note is that the frilled dragon, if you like ever lose a single round, you need to figure out an exit strategy for this frilled dragon. We only have one of them. I guess we don't even need to do that yet. This is lovable. This is lovable. Yeah, just don't build around it, and you'll be happier as a result. Now, I'll tell you, I love a croissant. The problem with the croissant is that if we put it on our ox, we can't pill things in front of it. But why would we want to pill things in front of it? At level 1, pilling things in front of it only gives us 1 attack anyway. And melon armor that only protects us from snipes that don't really exist on the weekly until the leopard shows up. So instead, I think we're happy to get the extra attack. Still happy. We can't win this one. It's just a strong team. Our team is also strong. Their team is stronger. Nobody has a hurt trigger. What else is new? Roll me. No levels coming. I would rather just add you. Don't do it. Put 1 here. Freeze me. Nothing interesting. Put 1 here. We'll have a level 3 ant, which when you pill it is 1 gold for a 6/3 buff. You just want to make sure it goes to a unit that actually deserves it. And the only thing on our team that's sticking around right now is the ox, so we got to be a little careful. This went very well, though. Until then, we could just enjoy our 6/3 buff every round instead of reducing it to a single, a single use. Now, I'll admit, I think there's a lot to like here. I think a cell and a cell, and then honestly, a buy and a buy, and a skunk. I think this is, and then a cucumber on one of our blowfish. Eventually, we wanted to have a pineapple, and we want to add an elephant. But for long-term optics, this looks crazy to me. I think we did exactly what we had to do. You don't even have your elephant hitting your blowfish. It's like it's your first rodeo. Oh wait, you got another blowfish. Okay, you want to play this game? I can play this game. I can play this game for much of a day. Okay, this is good. This team has like some serious late game support simmering under the surface. I was literally just about to say we're hoping to see an elephant. And we have a pineapple. Can I tell you that I think we can pineapple 1 blowfish, wait for a pill. Okay, we didn't get it. I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to sell our skunk and run this insane team until we get a pill. Because the pill, we're hoping to pill this ant and give its HP to the blowfish that has... I don't know, whoever you gave it to I think would be fine. But for now, this is a way of indirectly scaling a blowfish while still getting the benefit out of having a blowfish that's relatively strong. Shoot the kangaroo. You needed to shoot the kangaroo. No, you didn't. It doesn't matter. This is yet another insane team. I promise you I'm not memeing it up just for memery's sake. There's a method to the madness. I love gold. Still no pills. A level 2 blowfish incoming. I love that. I would also love to get some extra... level 2 blowfish, level 2 elephant incoming? I don't know. Maybe there's something to it. Maybe there's something to it. Now, I would say the most important... hit the bus. No, maybe that... No, I don't know. I don't know if that's good or bad. It seems kind of bad, for sure, I would say. Seems kind of insanely bad, yeah. But what are we at? Oh, it's not... We're on 5? Dude, this can work. You gotta combine so the pineapple's on bottom. Then we buy an elephant. You got to buy sell this. It's a gimme. And now you got a level 2 elephant. I don't think we need a lionfish. By the way, just so you know, I would definitely love to not have 4 units right now, especially when none of them have good stats. I think I've just hit the heart of the matter there. It's okay. Look at this. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Nice. Tight. You're going to have to do some serious damage here. Go ahead. Hit me again. Thank you. Thank you so much. No. No thank you. Thank you. Let's go, dude. Okay. I told you it could pop. All those who doubt me will pay. I think the ox can work. Like I think this is helpful. The ant also, I mean, you know what? I think there's something to be said about putting a reindeer on the squad and trying to... People have told me, forget about getting to level 3. I'm not sweating it for right now. I'm really just looking for a pill. I know I probably rolled past a few when I was looking for other things, but people have told me a reindeer that pops is amongst the strongest units in the game. And the truth of the matter is that I've just never really given it its fair shake. We at least got to give it a chance, right? By the way, thank you. I think your music saved me. If it weren't for the donkey being level 2 here, I'm pretty sure I would be dead. I think you just saved my order. Level me? I would love to see a pill, man. Please, I need to capture the benefit here. I have to. You can take this. If you don't level this turn, I'm okay with it. A pill, okay. And we'll talk about this elephant. I think we could easily lose this round, but I think if we get like reindeer monkey as a compendium to the elephant blowfish thing we got going on here. Oh, my blowfish, my elephant, my everything, my whole squad, my Gamora, my other unit. Okay, that was a strong team. No doubt about that. Now we're on lethal, but again, the bizarre part, I feel pretty good. Hit the reindeer. Thank you so much. Buy me, sell me. Level me, give me a good tier 6. Gorilla, it's hard for me to see this being what it needs to be, but maybe that's okay. Maybe you could just be yourself, and that would be enough. I don't think anything's killing our reindeer right now. Oh no. Unless it gets to kill me before the game even starts. My ox, my blowfish, my Gamora, my reindeer. No, just let it live. Thank you. We still lose, by the way. Am I crazy to think that this team, it just needed more HP from us? Like if we had more life as the player, we would stand a good chance of making that work. Because I really felt like we were close to the lab popping. 3 cockroaches. You know what? Let me be a grumpy pet. Cockroach seems like kind of a grumpy animal. What would you have to be happy about? You're living in the dang walls. We lose this. And that's okay. We expect to lose round 1 with 3 cockroaches. We expect to be really good round 2. An ant would really tie the room together. Yeah. I would take an ant. I would add a cockroach up here. We should have made it so that it hit our guaranteed best cockroach, probably. I don't know. I've come around to ant theory a little bit more. Maybe we're totally fine. Maybe you stand no chance to defeat me. The problem with the cockroach is we need something to scale it, because at some point it can no longer scale itself. A giraffe is perfect. We don't want 2 level 2s. A level 3 is going to set your attack to 6. Honestly, I think you could just save the level for the... I think we're far enough ahead. I think you can pop this out here and pop that out there, and you could save a level for the future. We actually just don't need it. It doesn't make any sense. Okay. We don't need a croissant. Oh, no, because there's no point in buffing you. Because you're just going to set your attack lower anyway, you piece of crap. That's okay. So we're buffing a flamingo, which is obviously not the way I would draw it up if I could choose for myself now, but that's okay. We're still in a great position for where we stand. Late game, probably we need to find a way out, but it is only round 3, so let's not cry about it too much. Like, even pilling you, I don't love it because it's got a great chance to hit a cockroach. I think I have to. I think I gotta pill you. If you hit a cockroach, so be it. That's life, man. That's life, okay? I think you add a jellyfish that starts to absorb these buffs for the future from this point onwards. Then we can kill a flamingo. We know we're going to level... This seems crazy good. We know we're going to combine our cockroaches next turn as well. So what's the order? You buy a jellyfish, you buy a cockroach, and combine. See what you... This team is not going to get you there, man. What have you done? Actually, it kind of almost got you there, but... Okay, buy the jellyfish. It's a good unit. Level. That seems very important with what we're doing here. Why don't you buff these 2 units? It simply makes the most sense. Add a deer. Add a crow. And I would happily attempt to level a deer. If a giraffe shows up, I would happily choose to level a giraffe. Basically, I think we need to buy every crow that shows up from this point onwards. We'll draw. I'm a little stunned. I thought our team was too good to lose here. For now, why don't you also take a cucumber? It's very buffable. Not interested. Not interested. I'm still uninterested for the time being. Take a croissant. I know this seems like a stall round, but I mean, the deer is likely to stick around. We got to capture some kind of semi-Kaiser Permanente benefit from this. We can do this. We got like a 4-for-1 trade coming in. We're going to draw again. I don't believe it. Please. The crow's got to go, man. A giraffe or a deer? Giraffe. Okay, that's fine. We'll buy a giraffe. Sell. Give the jellyfish some support. A seal. I have to be straight up with you. A seal is a scalar, and that interests me mightily. A 6/10, you can go. I would much rather just have a skunk on the team. You know what? What do you give it? You basically give a salad. Give me the skunk first. Save me a croissant and even a cupcake for the next one. We should be buffing a seal instead of a deer. This is the first time I've run seal on this weekly. That's how you know things are all twisted up. Lionfish at the front. I don't know why, but I thank you for it. You got the golden poop and I don't, so maybe you know something I don't. That's 4 wins. Take a croissant. I don't really think we... Well, you know what? If the time is right, sure. Take one of these as well. Now, you should be buffing the seal as well as the jellyfish. We could have the skunk at the back. It's not the most powerfully scaling team you're ever going to see, but we're getting a reasonable amount of stat points at low or 0 cost. I'm going to call that saved. A little saved involved. Now we want to see a level 2 seal for sure. I definitely think we have to try this. It hit a seal. It's a dream come true. Roll me once. If we were to take a crow in order to help out our jellyfish, the question is, what do you get rid of? You know it can't be the seal. The skunk is like, it's so, like, it's an element of every run. So I always find myself being like, well, we can just get rid of a skunk and then get another one later. But I think the answer, even though it has a croissant, is probably the deer. I think by getting rid of the deer, feeding the seal the chocolate, that's probably, like, we get a lot out of this deer just being a 1/1 that summons a 5/5. So we could always replace it later. So I see it at least. How about a buy me? Sell me? I also want to see grapes if possible. You don't need to be here. Another skunk. I mean, this is round 10. I would say for now we could just have a second skunk out there. Now look for some foods that I trust. That's a trustable food. Scaling is still helping. I can't help but feel like we're going to come pretty close to falling off soon. But we still beat teams that only have one good unit right now because of the double skunk. Okay. I like it. I don't mind this. Come on. Love it. Now, do you take the 50% chance on the salad? I do. And I have no regrets. An orca is just a fun unit to run. It doesn't really do much for us, but just having it, you know, be a part of the squad, it has some efficiency. I'm not riding off the reindeer forever. I know you're going to say, okay, here he goes. He's never using a reindeer ever again. That's not the case. I think this is fine. I think you've created a very strange squad, and I admire that for you, but that seemed to go just A-okay for us. Trust me or don't. See if I care. Come on. Neither of them hit the seal. That's our comeuppance. It's what I deserve. You know, none of these units are that meritorious for me. Give me a fortune cookie instead. And then place me at the front. Maybe you can bat 50% chance you bat above your weight class. If you 1-for-1 in our jellyfish 2-for-1s, I'm happy. You're going to 2-for-1, you sly son of a gun. And then our jellyfish is going to 1-for-3. Holy cow. That takes us to 9? Well, obviously we're pot committed right now. 2 random pets. You love to see it. I don't think we're getting this. I mean, we're on. I guess we should just keep you around for a minute. Forget the chili pepper. I know it is a targeted food. Grape is also good. I think you can just let it ride with this. I know it's a 4 squad. I have no problem with this. I have no problem with that. I have no problem with this. Even though this is a 4 squad, I think it. I mean, give me 4 Connor McDavids over 25 Zach Cassians. My squad, my streamer. Okay, you've used the alpaca to great effect. You're a genius. Congratulations. Not everyone we fight is going to be on that level. Take one of these. I don't want the level. I want, because the jellyfish is already getting there anyway. I just want the seal to be munching good. None of these units are that meritorious. Give me an extra 1/1 buff. I definitely think this team is good enough to get the job done. I still think it. I still know it. Look at that. So that was a little different than the way we drew up the last round. This is a weird looking team. But we did get a jellyfish essentially to max stats. I guess, you know, if you see 2 jellyfish, that's the time to push your chips in. Give me this and give me this, because this is a food that we could feed you later. And you're going to be here just to be here. I just kind of like the idea of a rich step family. It doesn't. If there was an r/writing prompt and the writing prompt was rich step family, you could make something of that. Now we're gonna lose this one. Round 1, it's the shop. Round 1 comes down to the shop, and that's fine. Now things get a little bit interesting. Take some honey, just because not for the effect, but just for the honey. We don't want to add these other units, I think. Now, next turn, on our level is the dream situation. Now, I've only done this once before. Your safety is not guaranteed. But get ready. You can use the green beetle, not for like an elevator ride to the penthouse, but you can use it to skip a floor. Because it looks like this. You level. You get something like a puppy, for example. You freeze your puppy, and you don't worry about anything else. Well, how much? You get 2 HP. I have to do, okay, so hold on. We sell the rat. We go to 11. We feed the apple to you. We have to reroll once in the process. We go to 10. You would become a 1/2. We buy. We go to 7. We sell. You go to 8. We feed you. You become a 1/5. That makes you a 3/7 early with enough gold to add 1 more unit to the squad. Check this out. Okay, I told you. I'm done messing around. I needed to keep you frozen as well, so thank you for the luck. I appreciate that. We buy you and sell you. And buy you. And buy you. and buy you. And now we got a 6-7 up at the front. We got a 3-7 behind that. And we stay here so the puppy can scale. It's the earliest you can get a puppy, and it's like 4 HP stronger than a puppy should be at this point. Now, it's still got a ways to go, and we possibly / definitely lose this one. But I'm telling you, for the future, this is great. And that was our last, like, low HP round to lose anyway, so who cares? You can be here and give us some upside later. Obviously, you can come over. Thought about freezing a pill. I am gonna freeze a pill. A stork you can do if you have to. What do you think about 2 of these? What do you think about 2 of them? You know what I think about 2 of them? I think we take 2 of them. What are you doing? There we go. You know what? Just put you at the back. That's the team. So we got a 5-9 puppy. In battle is going to be a 7-11. And here's the thing. The flamingo, the 1/1 buff from a flamingo is not the be-all, end-all. The be-all, end-all is the fact that it's also doing 4 damage a pop before it gives you the 1/1 buff. By the way, we are also going to... Do any of these units matter to me? I do feel like a cell here, in order to get an ox out, makes the most sense. And then we might as well at least give you the extra bonus as a result of that then. We'll probably stagger this over a couple of rounds. Like, I don't care for any of these units necessarily. Sure, a kangaroo behind an ox. I think it can do something. Roll me. The other, like, semi-obvious thing, or maybe it's not that obvious, we should probably have the beetle in front of the ox so it gets another trigger. But we definitely... Our hopes and dreams hinge on us getting a second puppy, probably. If not a second puppy, like a level 2 puppy. I would really take either, although maybe it's a little late for a second. A giraffe's kind of pog too, honestly. We could use that to scale our kangaroo a little better. Like you could run this squad right here, and then buff the kangaroo, and then maybe pick up some foods. Or maybe you could pick up a puppy, and then level it next turn, which is also an odd-numbered turn to begin with. Now we could actually probably sell our beetle and hyper-scale the puppy a little bit faster, and we'd be feeling good about that. This team is going to go. It has all the elements. We got a lot of flex positions even to improve the team as better units show up. Like, this team is hitting the gas. This is huge. Food, like, seal plus having to save 2 gold every turn is not a recipe I would say that's conducive for success. I would say you don't really have to exist anymore. And I would say a skunk is just better. And even though you give a 1/1 buff, I gotta think that having the ability to get readily available experience faster is probably worth more. Now we're gonna have a level 2 skunk. This is a really, really good team. We could do level 2 kangaroo, but the skunk is more meaningful, I think. Like, this is a really, really, really good team. Maybe you would say, like, one of the, within reason, like, one of the most optimal teams you could have right now is just my assessment, okay? I can't promise that you'll feel the same way when it shakes out. Just add you here for now. Like, that level 2 skunk is so deceptive. Basically, their best unit is going to, at best, 1-for-1. But in this case, it's not even going to 1-for-1. Don't hit that ant. Let's go. Dude, we got like a 25-to-1 here. That's incredible. Whatever. Okay, whatever. See if I care. Finally, our kangaroo has a chance to do something. It hasn't had a chance to attack in 100 years. That's 6. We would still love to see more wide scaling, if we could. I honestly think that the future play here is you create... The puppy's going to get itself there. So create like a super skunk. We can always sell our kangaroo if we have to. I don't think we have to, but if we had to, we could. And it's going to be level 2, so that's going to be very tough to sell. I also think giving everything that can hold a grape is great to make sure that we can still... Like, basically, we're paying the upfront cost to neutralize a puppy's debuff. This seems... it seems bad. It seems fine. Don't cry, you got 2 crits in a row. I think this makes a lot of sense. Why don't you take this? We can buy one more thing. I mean, if we could create a level 3 skunk, obviously that would be even better. Level 2 monkey would also go hard here. Reindeer, it's one of those things, it scares me. But it shouldn't. Because now I'm realizing, like, melon armor is really good, but the reindeer needs to have, like, at least 31 HP to really make it reliable. That's an investment. That doesn't mean it's not worth doing. It's just an investment. Yes. At this point, you know what? At this point, just take a chili pepper. Feel like maybe busting up some anteaters or something that would screw up your order would be nice. It may or may not work. What the heck? What the heck? Okay. Level 1 donkey. I'm afraid that's not going to get the job done. Allow me to state the obvious. We can easily sell an ox here, replace it with any other unit that does anything at all, and just run the kangaroo behind the puppy. This is like an extreme waste of our time. Now, I don't think an orca's the way. I do think a kangaroo is just, you know, a grape is just a nice thing to have, I should say. Scorpion would have been an option. I'll hit you with the obvious. I actually think the easy play is you probably just make sure you have a second monkey there. So a big level 3 skunk and a huge puppy. Did I not save enough gold there? Or did I maybe just miss the visual indicator on the trigger? That was insane. I had a wonderful time. I hope you did as well. Now, that is not an unusual team. But when in Rome, you see the puppy, you take the puppy, okay? A lot of people said NL fell off. Well, in the last, like, 2 videos, we've cooked the eggs over easy, over medium, over hard. We've made eggs Benedict. We made French toast. We made a boiled egg, soft boiled. We made eggy soldiers. We made a poached egg. It's beautiful. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps it a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya!